Hey guys, Johnny Awesome here with another OU battle. This is a battle against my buddy Josh. Had earlier today, and it's a pretty long battle. He's got what seems to be a offensive rain dance team, and I'm running a Sunstall team. This is actually one of Joey Boy Gamer's Sunstall teams that I found I really like, and I've decided to give it a try and see how it did for me, and it does pretty well. Yeah, if you like, subscribe, leave some comments, let me know how I'm doing. I'm still new to this whole thing, still sorry about the missing quality that I could be producing if I had used my R4 or capture card, but I'm still just doing what I can right now. Just bear with me, guys. We'll have this thing going here soon. Alright, so I assumed that he was going to pretty much assume that I was going to lead off with Polytoad. So he goes ahead and leads off with his Volcarona while I lead off with my Doug Trio. I know my Doug Trio can outspeed him no matter what, and I can at least go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks in. So his Volcarona decides, he makes his Volcarona use Hurricane, and it misses. Let me fix this. Alright, so I go with the Stone Edge, and what the hell, that misses too. So, he goes with the Hurricane, it hits this time, it knocks my Duck Trio down to 1 HP, and, because of the Focus Sash, obviously, and it gives me one chance to go ahead and try to one-hit KO his Mothra. And it hits, and Mothra's out, and yeah. So anyways, he switches out to his Vaporeon here, and I go ahead and swap out to my Ninetales. And yeah, let's let this catch up real quick. Alright, so he switches out to his Vaporeon, and I'm switching out to my Ninetales now. Still gotta get used to this. I'm not used to slow battle speed with these, and this is a long battle, so work with me, guys. I go ahead and I get the Sun out, lowers the special attack of his Vaporeon and all the other water type Pokemon, and this Ninetales that Joey Boy designed was really special defensive, so I mean it eats this attack pretty good. And I mean, yeah, here, sorry. Alright, there we go. Eats it pretty good. But for some reason I ended up trying to go with the Will-O-Wisp, not thinking about hydration. He's running a Sun team, and yeah, hydration, he's going to lose the effect of any status as soon as he switches back into, as soon as he brings out Polytoad for the rain. And yeah, it was just pretty much a dumb move on my part. So he went with the Hydro Pump again, and I believe this is where I go with the Protect. I'm trying to see where I'm at in this battle. Yeah, okay, so I go with the Protect, and he uses a Hydro Pump, so pretty much just stalls that out for another turn, because his PP stalling with this Vaporeon's really going to help me out here later on. So from here I decided to go ahead and switch out to my Chansey. I figure I'll go ahead and PP stall his Vaporeon's Hydro Pump or whatever, just that much more. And I could also get a Wish in and get Ninetales HP back up. So yes, he uses Hydro Pump again, and I believe he sends out his Polytoad here and gets the rain out. So I'm positive that's what he does. Yeah, he switches to his Polytoad. I'm using Seismic Toss, so at least I get an entry hit on this Polytoad plus the Stealth Rocks. And I believe he does a double switch here, and he switches to his Thundurus, if I'm correct. So it was pretty pretty interesting. Because I've seen mixed sweepers, I've seen special sweepers, and I've seen physical sweeping Thunderous, and I knew I just had to play it safe right here. So yeah, he sends out his Thunderous, and I go with the Wish, and I'm trying to bring back my Ninetales HP right now. And I believe he goes with Superpower right here, if I'm correct. And I'm not good with damage calculations or anything, but I had a feeling that Ninetales would survive this, but still at the same time I was just seeing how it got so low. I was like, oh man, was that luck or what's up with that? So yeah, I get the Wish in, it recovers Ninetales back to full health, and he goes ahead and U-turns out to his Politoed again, and just tries to cancel out my weather effect with his. So I knew he was going to get out of there because he wants to win this weather war. So I went ahead and decided to go with Will-O-Wisp to go ahead and get some damage going on him whenever he comes back in. So yeah, so there's the Will-O-Wisp, and I think I switch out to my Slowbro right here. If not, I use Roar. But I'm pretty sure I switch out to my Slowbro. Okay, yeah, so I switch out to my Slowbro, and I'm pretty sure he switches out his Politoed so he can save it for the weather war later on. He sends out his Vaporeon, and his Vaporeon uses Wish here, and I go with the Psyshock. Just in case he decided to, I don't know. My Slowbro's got Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Psyshock with Slack Off. So yeah, Psyshock was the best thing for this team, just in case he switched into his Toxicroak. So yeah, he switches out to Poly now. I'm trying to get the HP back on his excuse me, back on his Politoed. And I switch out to my Ninetales just in case he decides to sweep with it, because I haven't seen what kind of Politoed this is yet. So this is pretty much just taking status damage and entry hazard damage. But yeah, he gets the Wish in, granted, and it goes to his Politoed. And I don't know if I don't know what I was thinking right there. I think I was trying to get in there to Roar fast enough to not give it back to his Politoed. But I don't know, I actually just started using Wish myself, so I was kind of new to it as well. Okay, so yeah, he sends out his Latios, and this is where I use Roar. And it comes to his, hold on, is it his Toxicroak? Yeah, okay, so it comes out to his Toxicroak now. He switches from his Toxicroak to his Politoed here. And I think I misclick here and use Will-O-Wisp instead of Roar again. Because right now I'm just trying to phase his team out and get as much damage as possible to these guys as I can. So yeah, so I misclick and he's already burned, and yeah. So here I send up my Chansey, and his Politoed uses Scald, and then yeah, pretty much I just try to wall all of his special defenses here. I don't know if he's caught on to that or anything by this point of time in the battle, but yeah, that's my main goal. Just wall these guys, because most of his team is special attackers, so Chansey really did some help. So he switches out from his Politoed here to his Thunderous, and I got a Seismic Toss coming his way. Go ahead and get some more entry damage here on this thing. I don't know why the screen keeps on going in and out like that. I'm holding the screen pretty still. Like right there, I'm not moving one bit. But anyways, I send up my Ninetales, and I think I take another superpower here again. Yeah, okay, so let's take another superpower, and in the meantime, I am setting up a Roar, but because of the low priority of it, he gets another Volt Switch in, because I did my switch this turn. Okay. But yeah, so far so good. He Volt Switches, sends out his Latios, named Bob, and he's got a Roar coming. I think it sends it back out to his Thunderous right here, and it KOs it. Yeah, this is Thunderous. Okay, so Thunderous is dragged out, Thunderous KOs, score is 6-5 now. And here he sends out his yeah, see, that's me moving right there. But anyways, here he sends out his Latios again, and I go ahead and decide to switch to my Chansey, go ahead and wall his hits again. He's got a Draco Meteor, pretty much already clicked and ready to hit, but I know Chansey can at least take 2 of those. That's with being Specs. I'm almost positive, well, I know now that he's Specs, but I was pretty sure he was Specs whenever I was battling him earlier. So yeah, either Scarfed or Specs. Might be Scarfed because it's not doing that much after the Harsh They Fell twice, whatever. So anyways, he's Soft Boiled, and he sends back out his Politoed, and I have a Seismic Toss lined up and ready to hit this guy. So, yeah, so Seismic Toss, he switches out to his Vaporeon, or double switches out to his Vaporeon, and I think this is where his, maybe. Has his Vaporeon already allowed? Yeah, he's already brought it back out. He switches out to his Vaporeon. Alright, so yeah, at this point I know he's just trying to keep his Politoed in as long as possible. So, here comes a Seismic Toss, and what do you call it? Vaporeon uses Rest after this. And I'm actually thinking about using one of these on my rain team. I really didn't know these guys were so. These guys are pretty badass. I've never used a Vaporeon at all, and then just seeing how this hydration ability works is really something else. Could work out pretty good. So yeah, Seismic Toss, and he wakes up from the hydration ability, goes for a Hydro Pump. Works for me because I can still hit it pretty well, or still take that damage pretty well, even with the rain going. So, I got another Seismic Toss just pretty much just that's all I'm doing right now is just spamming seismic toss, just dwindling down HP after HP, poke after poke. So yeah. So now I think here is okay, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I'm spamming seismic toss. He misses the what do you call it? The hydro pump. And here's where I miscounted his hydro pumps. I thought he was actually out of hydro pumps because he started going with ice beam. And I use seismic toss, and he uses rest again. And pretty much we're just stalling each other out. And this is where it kind of got boring, but that's I guess that's what happens in stall team battles or whatever. But at the same time, I guess it takes some skill to know how to use them. So yeah, he uses rest. I'm using seismic toss. Wakes up from the hydration. He uses wish, and he goes for his polytoad again. I also decided to go with wish as well. And who do I switch out to? Okay, none of us switch right now. He goes with another hydro pump. I go with another seismic toss. And then I think finally, after this, is when the battle actually starts moving again. And it's not dang Chansey and Vaporeon stalling each other out anymore. If I'm correct. Like I said, it's a long battle, and even the little bit of notes that I wrote down for this to keep track, I'm still getting lost in it. So yeah, we both get recovered to the wish, and he switches out to his Toxicroak, and I switch out to my Fortress. And as soon as I see this Toxicroak, I knew it was just a good idea to go ahead and keep him out and set up my my spikes again. Now that I got Vaporeon out of the way, I got a better chance to get rid of this rain to help out against this Toxicroak and get rid of that damn hydration ability. So I'm landing on the spikes. He uses Drain Punch. I guess he misclicks right here and tries to toxic me, or misclicks and hits toxic, or just doesn't know that Fortress can't be poisoned. Whatever. So yeah, I got my second thing of spikes out. He goes with another Drain Punch. And it's hardly doing anything, so I go ahead and put the third layer of spikes out. He goes with another Drain Punch. Yeah, any day now. Okay, so yeah, he goes with another Drain Punch, and I decide to check out his Hidden Power Ice, because it's one of the first times I've ever gotten to use it, and I'm just curious to see about how much it would do. Okay. So I send out my Slowbro after this, and I believe he sets up a substitute. Yeah, so I send out my Slowbro. He sends out his I send out my Slowbro. He sets up a substitute, and I guess he predicts the Psyshock coming, and he swaps out to his Latios here. I don't know. He could have kept his sub in place and gotten a free Toxic off on me, and then done the switch afterwards. But I guess that worked too. So yeah, barely does anything to his Latios, and I go ahead and switch out to my Chansey again, and I believe his Latios uses Thunder. Yeah, he uses Thunder, and Chansey gets the Parahacks. He switches out to his Toxicroak here. I got a Seismic Toss coming his way. Yep. And I don't mind the sub Toxicroak as much, but I definitely prefer the 3-attack Sword Stance Life Orb Toxicroak. I think it's just that much better. I mean, he's got pretty good speed, pretty high attack. Give him the Sword Stance and you can pretty much just stay alive the whole time unless he's getting hit by like a +2 priority move. Depends, I don't know. Or a Scarf User. Scarf Users can get him. Okay, so he sends up the sub, and I use Psyshock. Okay, yeah, sends up the sub, uses Toxic this time. I got Psyshock coming, it breaks the sub, and he switches out to his Vaporeon again. Yep. Dry Skin, converting your health, plus the Black Sludge. That's a pretty decent combo though too. I like how he regenerates that much health that fast. So yeah, sends out his Vaporeon, and I use Ice Beam. No, he sends out his Vaporeon, I send out my Ninetales here. No, yeah, I use Ice Beam. And then I use Ice Beam just in case he sent back out his Latios. But yeah, now I send out my Ninetales, and I guess he sets up the Wish now. Yeah, okay, so I set up my Ninetales. He gets his Wish going, and since his I don't know, I'm confused. Alright, so yeah, he gets the Wish, and since he's faster than me, he gets the Hydro Pump first. I got a Roar coming in, which ends up bringing out his Politoed. And I think it KOs his Politoed here. Yeah, it KOs his Politoed. And I won the Weather War. Okay, so it sends out his Latios, and I send up my Fortress, knowing he's going to go with the Psyshock. And yeah, okay, so it sends out his Latios, takes the Stealth Rock damage. I switch out, go to Fortress, because the HP Ice, and because of, figured he was going, well, either Psyshock or Draco Meteor. He ends up going with Psyshock, though. He switches out his Bob to his Vaporeon, and I get the Hidden Power crit on his Vaporeon, but it doesn't matter at this point. I switch out to my Chansey after this. Just go ahead and keep on walling that damage. And he's Damn, Vaporeon's still in there. So he uses Ice Beam. He's finally out of Hydro Pumps. And yeah. Good job. Here's Chansey. Vaporeon uses Ice Beam. Man, for the second video, I don't know, I'm having either an off day or something. I don't know. It was a long battle, really drawn out, and I mean, it was a good battle. I mean, don't get me wrong, this was a real good battle. And I don't know, just like I said, not using my R4, I just can't speed it up, so I can't keep things going, and there's a lot of gaps in between each turn. I'm either talking too fast than what I am planned out to be, and whatever. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so he uses Ice Beam, and I believe this is where I just roar until the end. I don't know, maybe. Ice Beam. Okay, yeah, it's a chance to set up a wish. Heals my Ninetales. Vaporeon's wish heals itself. And yeah, he's got no PP left for his Hydro Pump at this point, so I went ahead and used Will-O-Wisp. Hoped it would hit, and just trying to pretty much just take it out as fast as possible now. So I believe now is right? Okay, yeah, so he uses Ice Beam. I used Roar. Sends out his Toxicroak here, I believe, and KOs his Toxicroak. Yeah. Huge damage right here. Doesn't KO it, but it rapes it. Dry Skin, 3 layers of spikes, Stealth Rocks, and he gets the Toxic off, I believe, right here. Yep. So yeah, I use Roar, and this Latios gets sipped out. Oh wait, wow, use Roar, and Vaporeon gets sent out. And takes the damage from those, and I believe this Vaporeon uses Ice Beam now. Use Roar again. But yeah, this battle is finally coming to a close, guys. So I appreciate you bearing with me. Wow, yeah, going on 30 minutes for this battle. Anybody who was able to sit through here, props. If you catch this message, I'll give you one of my personal Pokemon that I use if you can call me out on this for watching the whole video. But yeah, okay, so Roar to his Latios, and I believe he goes with the Draco Meteor here. But Ninetales just eats it. Rough. Get him, fire. Roar. So it's Vaporeon. Vaporeon gets KO'd. Spikes, rocks, burn. Toxic damage, Roar, and Now just, Ninetales doesn't even take any damage from poison. I thought it was going to be a 5-0, 5-0 here, but I don't know how that worked. Toxic Kirk faints. Sends out his Latios. Latios gets hit by rocks. Latios faints. Josh is defeated. Okay. So, I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Like I said, props to anybody who was able to finish watching this thing. As come to find out, this Sunstall team is really good. So thank you at Joyboy Games for showing me this. I mean, this guy is I've been seeing a lot of his teams. They're very well put together. I like his style, the way he puts things together. He's a real good battler. Check him out, Joyboy Games. Give him a like, subscribe. Now, check us out at our PkmnGTB page on Facebook. Subscribe here. Like I said, sorry this wasn't the best narration I've done. Hopefully they keep getting better, and can't wait to get my real battle videos going again. Alright, take it easy guys. That was Wi-Fi OU battle number 2.